Hey, it's Dan, hope you're well today. So in this video I want to talk about getting stuff done basically. Something I was thinking about this morning, and it's interesting how people spend hundreds of pounds on training and then not attend. You know, they'll do weekend events, they'll spend a couple of grand on a weekend event for example, they'll go to that, they'll be all happy clappy, they'll write down lots of things, they'll get lots of new information, and then they go home and they put it on the shelf and then they just do absolutely nothing with it. And then it's the same with online courses. They'll buy a, online course for a couple of £100, how to do the next bit that you need, and then they feel really good, which is awesome, and then they put that on the shelf and do nothing with it as well. And it's like, it's this idea of, you already know what to do, you actually now just need to go do it. And what you don't need is more training courses. Is training useful? Has it got a place? Absolutely. But training only really takes place at the skills level, and there's many more different levels. It's the identity level. So if you're not a person who believes they can make 100 grand a year, you're not going to make 100 grand a year. It all comes down to your belief systems, because fundamentally you have to be that person who believes they are capable. And if you can't do that, then you're not going to do it. And therefore the actions that you take will be representative of where you are mentally. So if you're going, okay, I'm going to make £1 million, brilliant, that's what I'm going to go do, but ultimately you don't believe it, the actions that you take will be representative of that person who can only earn 20 grand, 30 grand, 40 grand, 50 grand. There's a difference in mindset levels. And I've gone through this, both sides. I've gone through it when I was super high confident, totally worth a couple of £1 million, built a massive property portfolio, and then I've also gone through times where I don't feel worthy of anything, worthless in fact. And this should not be news to anybody, because we all go through this. We all go through times where we feel really confident. We all go through times when, goodness, we can't hit a barn door from 10 paces, we just can't seem to get anything going. Nothing works. And usually that's a representation of your mindset, because then something clicks and then you get this newfound confidence, or you see a new way of seeing yourself, and then suddenly you're back on it again and everything's going great. And part of that then turns into actions. What are the actions? I mean, I know people have got training courses in their mind that they need to create to sell. They never even record a single video. They never even create a landing page, because the voice in their head says, what if nobody buys? What if nobody wants it? Well, then at least you'll find out, won't you? But you have to create the damn thing. You have to create the landing page. You have to build the email list. And this belief of, oh, nobody will want my £57 course, it can be devastating. It can just simply stop you taking any work whatsoever. So you've absolutely got to get this in place. So action is the key, one of the keys, and the other key is the mindset, is the belief system, is the identity of you believing that you can actually do this stuff. And until you solve those two things, you're forever going to be stuck exactly where you are. Anyway, I wanted to share that. I'm at CrossFit, and we'll catch up with you later. Hope you have a good day. Take care.